Yeah. Go on ahead.
Hello.
Welcome.
How did you sleep?
Oh yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great sleep.
What's your favorite object in the room?
Probably my MPC. Yeah, it's been with me since like 7-8 years. It's like my baby. Yeah, it's a workhorse for sure. It's in most of my tracks, if not all of them up to this point. Yeah, this one I'd say. It's there. Kind of like a big monster. Just keeps sprouting out. Yeah, protector of the party shelf. We've got the champagne and cigarettes and whiskey. There's a cookbook we did for charity. So it's called Turn the Tables. Yeah, it's like for the Open Music Lab, like for charity. Gives back to Berlin. And it's just like loads of cool recipes that DJs all over Berlin have put together. Yeah, I did a Guinness stew in there. So yeah, that's a good little secret weapon for the kitchen. What made me stick to the plan of being a DJ, the feeling of that. When I was 16, I was playing all night long on Sunday nights in a club in Belfast. I saw Club Milk. Yeah, and it was all so new to me. I wasn't even old enough to club myself really. But yeah, doing those sets and seeing people's emotions on their faces, and just it was so new and so fresh. The energy of people, I don't know, it really stuck with me and resonated with me. And this is what I want to do, and just kind of put all my eggs in one basket and went for it from that age, I guess. Yeah. I think one of the main things is having records with you, knowing your tracks, knowing what you can change up, and it's like a calculated risk, I guess. If it's a warehouse, you're not going to be playing like funk and soul. You're wanting to bring out the acid techno bangers, things like this. So yeah, I think there's something for every occasion, something for every space. What I would do is organise everything in moods. So I would have like a main folder of like what I would call rollers, things that like always keep the energy ticking over throughout the set. And then have subfolders like deeper things, or maybe like a folder of fun stuff that you know people are going to react well to. You can leave a club after a really, really good DJ set and be just completely awe-inspired. You can be exhausted, but like totally, your mind can be totally refreshed. Proper wholesome experience that was really sweet was, it always sticks out for me in my mind. I was playing a Panorama Bar and a guy was like on a stool, like raised up above the whole rest of the dance floor, in the middle of the dance floor. And he was like twirling around with his leg above his head, like contortionist, and like spinning, and it was amazing. The whole dance floor was like, wow. And I dropped Venus, like, she's got it, woo, and everyone just on chorus was just like, yeah baby, she's got it, and he was like, woo, doing twirls on top of the stool. So yeah, that was really fun. BPMs are getting faster, people want that release. Trance, people are playing trance, people are playing hard house. Different fads come and go, but house and techno will always remain the mainstays. I think they're not going anywhere. Yeah, I think it's a release for people. People need it. People need to go, let their hair down, just dance for hours, forget everything. These institutions where people can go and freely express themselves, well, that's how it should be anyway. Yeah, they can go and be whoever they want to be without any judgment and be free. I started painting when I was really young, and my sister was like really older than me, and she was going to art school when I was just a baby, so she got me into all sorts of things like pottery and painting from a young age. Yeah, so over that, so thanks Carrie. Yeah. How do I connect painting and music? Well, for me personally, like, it was really helpful for like finishing music. Sometimes I'd be writing tracks and I'd hit a brick wall and I'd just be like, oh, I've had enough of this. So I'd take myself in here, paint for a few hours, and then something would just sort of click in my head and I'd be like, oh, I've got an idea, and it's a track. Keeping things creative and get stuck in this kind of like creative feedback loop where they were tying into each other, and that was really inspiring. Yeah. It's a piece I did last year, it's called Zest. So basically, it took many forms before it reached its final form, many stages before it reached its final form. it was like red and black blocks. It really wasn't good at all, so I just sloshed over it with white paint. Then I had some spray paint that a friend, Blaze, who's also a really good artist, Blaze McGee, check him out. It left behind here, we were painting together, so I just sprayed it with purple spray paint he'd left behind with the white background. I got this kind of like nice textured feeling, so I kind of left a little bit of that still visible, if you can see. And yeah, I painted it all black and just bought these new sort of fluorescent colours and slapped them on, and sort of like without much thought, so I'm quite surprised how nice it turned out. Yeah, so it took a lot to reach the final form, but I'm really happy with how it looks. Hope you like it.